Welcome back to Fishin Impossible UK. Welcome back to Fishin Impossible. This is the third time we come fishing. We're out here again, as you do, you keep trying. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Pink sky at night, shepherd's pie. Welcome back to Fishin Impossible UK. Welcome back to all the new subscribers. We're out here again today, me and me dad. We've come back down to, well, we haven't given this spot a name yet, to be honest. But the reason we've come here is because, obviously, with it being sunny and everyone's still on, like, you know, lockdown, the beaches down Monmouth are just too busy for us to fish in, really. So we found this little spot. Pretty much no one comes here, it's secluded, it's ideal. The only problem, it has got its downfalls, is come like 4 or 5 o'clock when the tide goes back out, it proper goes out, it's unfishable. So, because we've not got out fishing this week, so we've been quite busy, what we're going to do is, we've got a full day and night of fishing ahead of us. We're going to fish in this location today. My dad has caught quite, well, what was your 1.74 your bass, weren't it?
Oh yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're just out here to catch anything really, just to, you know, get warmed up, ready for tonight. Pretty sure my little rod is on, so we're going to reel that in a minute. But, before we do that, if you haven't subscribed already, then just take 5 seconds right now and go and hit the subscribe button. You might as well, it's free, it costs absolutely nothing. I mean, what else are you going to watch Coronation Street, mate? Go and press the subscribe button now. Go on, go on. Yeah, but other than that, hopefully we can have a good day today. Like I say, from this location, anything will do. But tonight, we're either after another ray or a smooth hound.
Smoothie, please.
Smoothie all day, that's what we're after. But we're going to get this rod in now anyway, so...
Go on then, I'll keep it rolling. What have you got on there?
Hopefully a smooth hound.
No, I mean bait.
We've got a flapper rig with 2 ragworm. But this location, like I say, we're sort of forced to come here with it being sunny and all that, and the beach is heaving, but we just know that you're guaranteed a lot of seaweeds.
As you will see right now.
And a lot of Ian Beals as well, so we can avoid both of them today, nice. This feels heavy.
It'll be the weed, mate.
But this is what I'm saying, so... I mean, we can only hope, really. We've only been here about, like, rods in about half an hour, if that. And as you can see, these are the problems. This is why we don't really want to come here, but what choice do we have? We're dying to fish, so we've got to get out here, try and get through the weed, try and get through the eels and pull something out. We know it's possible because my dad's done it. So we'll get it back in and keep trying. Right, basically, I've just been like making a few rigs sat down, like ready for tonight, because the seaweed in this location is ridiculous. So I just decided to put my second rod away and just fish on the flapper rig for today, just to try and catch some bass or something, and then save me energy for tonight. But my dad's just come over saying, why don't I do an up and over rig? I didn't know how to make one, if I'm honest with you, so he's just showed me how to make one. What I'm going to do is a few how to do videos, just so that rather than putting it in this video, you can just go and watch them if you want to know how to make it. But basically, it's just a Gemini clip clip on the end of your rod line onto a swivel, which is on a second Gemini clip, which is where your rig begins. Leads all the way down, one bead, swivel, second bead, weight clip on the swivel where your weight goes. Then that goes onto another swivel where you do a snood line. My dad's just taught me that word, which is longer. And then I've got 3/0 hooks that I've just bought and never used. I'm thinking, are we getting nibbles off big fish, but the hooks aren't big enough, so they sort of like get off? I don't know, but that's just my theory. Anyway, it's a pennel rig, and I've just used a mackerel head with a bit of a squid skin, and I've just wrapped it. To be honest with you, I'm not expecting to catch anything here. The tide's starting to go out, there's loads of seaweed, but why not test it out? We're here, get ready for tonight. And I thought I'd show you just in case we do catch something. So this is how it goes together. This is how it will look on the seabed.
So let's say I've got, oh, go on.
Like that, innit?
Yeah.
When this lands on the seabed, this is your rod end. So when you reel your rod, that's going to tension to where the snood begins, which is stopped by a swivel. And then that's your tension point now. So the line is tensioned to the end of your rod. But then what's going to happen, follow this line, the snood line, all the way to where your bait's sat, which is here, obviously, on the seabed. And then when a fish comes along, a smooth hound tonight, and grabs this, it will just pick it up. It won't feel any tension, and then it pulls it, 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 all the way across to the end of your rod, where it will snag itself on this side. The end of your rod will start bouncing like crazy, and hopefully it'll be fully snagged because of the amount of like line it took before it was snagged. It should be fully like gripped in the fish's mouth. That's the theory anyway. I've never used one, but we're going to try it out. Hopefully that was a good demonstration. If not, we'll do another one on the how it's made video. But yeah, I'm going to get this out. I'll show you how it goes up and over now. Basically, snood line over, is it the Gemini clip?
Gemini clip, yeah.
Over the end of the Gemini clip. It pulls all the way down onto your weight, and it just sits like that. And obviously, as the weight lands in the water, as you know, the water gushes around, lifts the plastic, unhooks the bait like that. Then that will unhook itself from the top of the clip, and then it will all be sat on the seabed like we just showed you. Hopefully that will be far enough out to catch a smoothie.
Good luck with that.
I mean, it's unlikely. welcome back to Fishin Impossible. Obviously we didn't catch anything today, as you can see, we didn't put the footage in, but we have come back out. We're at Branksome Chine. We don't usually just dish out our location, but we've been told that this is a prolific smooth hound. What's the word?
Location.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I've just got 2 rods out, with one with an up and over rig, the one we showed you before in the sand, and one with a pulley rig. 2 big boy baits. I'm not here for the small fish. I'm done with the small fish for a while. We've been waiting for the perfect evening to come down here and try our luck. We didn't just want to come down here when it was blowing a gale, windy, raining, cloudy. We wanted the perfect, smooth, summer environment, and that's exactly what we've got. I'll show you a bit of the cinematics in a minute. My dad has got a flapper rig out because, you know, you can always depend on them. Hopefully you can get us a bit of footage of like small bass or medium-sized bass.
Or the big bass.
Or a big bass will do.
Do it.
Leave them for me. But basically, yeah, we've been fishing on the overside of Bournemouth for a long time. For the whole like Fishin Impossible experience up to this point has been on the other side of Bournemouth pier. We're now, what side is this, like?
Towards Sandbanks.
Northeast, southwest?
I don't know, mate.
Geography wasn't my strongest subject, but we're on the other side anyway, closer to Poole rather than the Isle of Wight. That's all I can really give you. So there's a deadlock. My dad just pulled in a Dover sole. You didn't feel anything?
Nothing at all.
Just seen a little knock. Not a bad size, really.
Oops.
Hey, bar of soap.
It's gotta go back.
Of course.
Well, now we know this fish here.
That's it. Your faith, has it been restored?
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know how much you can see, but get the moon in the background, shall we? Like I said before earlier, I'm not fishing with a flapper tonight. I probably could catch a couple of dovers or place maybe a small bass, but I've just got to catch something big. I've had a taste of the double figures. I need a smooth hand, and this is the spot. So I'm just going at it, 2 rods. I've just put a juicy bait out on the pennel rig on the up and over. It's basically a black lugworm with mackerel wrapped in squid skin, size 3.0 hooks. I'm just hoping for the best. Tide's come in now. The scene is set, really. Smooth hound, sort of like apparently they like calm water. Hopefully we can cast deep enough. It's 10 o'clock, the tide's just come back in. I don't know if this moon is a hindrance or not, because there's no fishermen up and down the beach, and me and my dad are wondering, is that a problem, or does it make no difference? If anyone knows if the moon is a problem, let us know in the comments. But that might just be a stupid question, but why is there no other fishermen out when the weather's perfect? Don't know. The mystery continues. Is that Dover as well? Oh no. Place. Hee hee.
Go on then, go on down.
I will. Good, Martin. Oh, that thing's in blank though. Hey! My first fish in a while. It's gone straight through his head.
Push it towards the sky, that's it. Sort of wiggle it. Hey.
Sweet.
Nice. Look at that. Pink sky at night, shepherd's pie. Right, I'm just going to show you quickly what's nice and calm, no wind, perfect environment. Some I prepared earlier, so I just thought I had nothing going on. I knew I was coming out, and the bait that we had, it had been in the freezer for like, well, basically, as you know by the footage that you've seen so far, we went fishing like twice. Well, it was the same day, but class it as twice, in the daytime and in the evening. We went to a prolific smooth hound location. Nothing happened. It was a full moon. Like I said, I don't know whether that affected the fishing or not, but there's no fishermen out that night. But tonight, fishermen the whole way down. No sign of the moon. It is clear. It's nice and warm. But this bait, because we didn't use it, we refroze it. It's like really the first time we've done that since we started fishing. So I just thought, am I really going to bring like refrozen bait back down to the beach? So what I did is I pulled it out the freezer. I just thought I'll pre-make the baits while I was at home and just bring them down in the container. So I've got all these, mates. See them?
Perfect.
There's a few.
Why are you smelling it for?
Why
have
like
you smelled
hell.
it a second time?
It smells like hell. 'Cause if I can smell it, the fish can smell it. So basically, I'm not going to worry about, you know, making baits. I can just sort of like, they're there, they're ready to go. We've got ragworm as well. I'm not fishing with any flappers again. Third attempt, an up and over and a pulley rig. I've got mid-range black lugworm and squid baits for like bass.
Hey! He fell over!
That was a trip, mate. Yeah, so yeah, and then we've also got mackerel and squid combo, which are like larger baits that I'm fishing on the up and over with 3/0 hooks. So hopefully, I'm fishing. I'm thinking mid-range and double figure, hopefully, on between the two rods. So we'll see how it goes and get back to you.
Maybe. Yeah, I reckon. Something little, though. I reckon.
Stuart Little.
Something little. Something little, there we go.
Place. A place. Queen of the place.
I am.
Baby place. Bang it in the stands.
Queen of the place.
We've literally just swapped the ragworm for black lugworm, and within
swallowed that
5 minutes, she's on.
You swallowed that. I reckon so.
Yeah, you can get that. Nice, nicely done. Turn into a pro. Have a look.
Here's your beauty.
Yes, get it.
Any fish is a good fish.
Of course it is. Yeah. Jesus Christ. It really is a flatfish now. Did it
Give me
eat?
some more of that lugworm now. Now.
There's plenty more where that came from.
I need to get some more lugworm.
Go on then, you know where it is.
I'm getting some.
So, for all you fishermen who are trying to get out but your birds won't let you, give her a flapper rig, a bit of black lugworm on, and let her catch her a few plays. Job's a good one. Crack on. Cheers. It's just fresh orange. It's 11 AM, it's 25 degrees. You're probably thinking, why is he still talking? Are you gonna pull out any fish or what? Unfortunately, the answer's no on this episode. We've had a few, you know, flatfish, nothing to scream about. Secondly, you're probably thinking, why is there a two-man kayak laid behind them? I'll talk about that in a minute. But basically, I just want to touch on a few things quickly, you know, about this episode. First of all, anyone who's new to the channel or anyone who's just watching for the first time now, we've only been fishing for 6 months. We started fishing 6 months ago. So for anyone who's like, you're doing that wrong, it might be cringe to watch for a few of you, like proper fishermen, because, you know, we are only just learning. Like, everything we're doing, we don't know if it's right or wrong. We're relying on people to help us out. It's trial and error, that's what we're doing. A few things that I've identified myself over the last 3 fishes that we've just done, that you just watched on this episode. A few problems that I've highlighted, my own mistakes, or a few theories that I've had of why we haven't caught. First of all, everyone knows you're not gonna catch every time you go. That's just standard. But when we first started, we were just fishing for anything. We've been trying to target a smooth hound. I'm thinking, because a few people have said that, you know, the smooth hound, they're eating anything at the moment. Just stick it out, they'll eat it. That might be true in some locations where the smooth hound hunt, and there's just like, you know, packs, like swarms of them that are competing just for scraps. That might apply there, but on the shoreline of Bournemouth, I don't think they're in packs. We're not overwhelmed with them. You don't talk to fishermen and, yeah, we caught loads the other night. Like, I don't think this is the location for that. There might be locations close to Bournemouth, but just not on this shoreline. So I believe that if we're gonna catch one down there, it needs to be the right conditions, but the target bait that they would usually hunt for, which is apparently peeler crab, which we're struggling to get our hands on at the moment. So if I'm going to be fishing for smooth hound in the future, it's going to be using peeler crab. Secondly, the rigs that we've been using, I've been doing a bit of research on them, like in the midst of making this video. I feel like we're trialing any rig out, obviously, because they're all new to us, but I need a better understanding of why you would use a particular rig, where you would use it. So I've done a bit of research on that, and I'm going to, in the next videos that I make and the next fishes that I do, I'll be talking more on what I've learned about that rig and why I'll be using it, and I'll be targeting particular species using that rig and see if it actually pulls off. And I'm feeling quite confident when it comes to the bass fishing, to be fair. I feel like that's something that you can do on the shoreline of Bournemouth. So yeah, that's all to come. The kayak, just recently purchased that. Me and my mate went half and half. 50 quid each, believe it or not. 100 quid all in, 2 paddles, 2-man kayak, obviously inflatable, and the pump and everything, bargain. I've been out in it, you know, it floats, it works, no problems. But what I am gonna do is do an episode of fishing in the kayak. Me and my mate are going out in like 2 days from now, leading up to that, investigate what sort of like rig I'm gonna need to use. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, I don't know how we're gonna record it, but as always on Fishin Impossible, we're gonna make it happen. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, like this video, you know, it all helps. Any comments or advice that you got for us would be much appreciated. Apologies, we've not caught much this episode, there's nothing I can do about that. We're putting in the effort, we're going out, we're trying, can't really do more than that. Stay tuned for the next videos, hope you've enjoyed it. We're just gonna have a bit of mackerel now on the barbecue. Like I say, 11 AM, 25 degrees, a few fresh orange juices, and yeah, just enjoy today. Pink sky at night, shepherd's pie. Hey.